Stephen and JoAnne here with you on the all-new 104.3 WOMC on a Thursday morning.
Hey, we have a special guest in studio with us this morning. So excited. David Koechner is with us.
He's
Good
my
morning
hero.
to you.
Good morning, Stephen and JoAnne, 104.3 WIOMC.
He's a good listener.
Well, he's got a broadcast background. He was in the original Anchorman.
That's true.
Yeah, Champ Kind in Anchorman.
So I'm not a real professional. I'm a fake professional.
Well,
we pretended to be real professionals on
it's a long
TV for
line.
years.
We're on the same plane. Good.
Yes,
good,
we
good,
are.
good. And thank you for availing yourself to that. Because I was intimidated till just now.
Good. We set the record straight.
Yeah.
Also, you're in an office here, which you should be comfortable with.
I see it, yeah.
Playing Todd Packer
Very
on The
cozy,
Office, one of
but,
the greatest TV shows ever.
I will refrain from being horrible.
Thank you, because, we were actually trying to pull some sound
we were
this
listening
morning.
to clips. You were pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Pretty inappropriate,
Yes.
actually, for, the family show that we are. But it was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So you're in town to
I am.
play Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle.
I'm in the Oaks. Do people call it the Oaks? Royal Oaks.
Very good.
I call it
the
there's
points.
12 Oaks,
I'm sorry, is that too
there's-
hipster?
Yeah, we got the points.
What's
I
the
didn't know
points?
we had that's the gross points, the woods,
Yeah.
the farms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No one has ever accused the two of us as being hip.
No.
So,
Oh, that's
went
what
over
I
our
see.
head.
I see your chain wallet, and you're wearing a spiked leather vest.
We look good, don't we?
Uh-huh.
All right, so you're at the Comedy Castle.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us about your show. What do you do?
Well, I happen to have a wife and 5 children.
Mm-hmm.
So
As a matter of
that's-
fact, you've got their names tattooed on your arm. Is that
I
correct?
do.
How
Look at that.
special.
Yeah.
Nice.
So anyway, that certainly informs it.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
It's unavoidable, right?
Right.
So
I'm one of 6 girls, so I know that. My dad has 6 daughters,
Oh, no.
and he did radio in Detroit for like 40 years.
at what
So
point did he go crazy?
After the first one.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
6 daughters.
Yeah, 6 of us. But it was constant material for
What
him,
a
which I'm
lucky
sure,
man.
like you said,
Yes.
is for you too with your kids.
Which one are you?
Number 4, but number 1 in his heart.
Of course, you were the joy.
Well, actually, she was his first son. It was a complicated thing, but
Stop.
All right, you're adding a bit of confusion to it, but I'm open to it.
You're okay with that.
Do you want to talk about stuff?
How is your breakdown with your kids? Girls, boys, what do you have?
My breakdown?
Yeah.
The one, you mean the one I'm about to have, or the one I've already had? I have 2 boys and 3 girls.
Okay.
Charlie's 19, Margot's 17, Sergeant and Audrey are 12, and Eve just turned 8.
Great. You have twins.
Mm-hmm.
Twins a lot harder? Got to be. Than
Well, of
singles.
course.
Yeah.
It doubles overnight.
Yeah, right.
You got 2, now you have 4. Huh?
there you go.
And you went from like man to man with just 2 to suddenly
To zone.
right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly.
But really, I wasn't participating anyway. I don't. I still haven't talked to them or touched them.
Hey, hold on a second. We're going to take a little break here, but we're going to come back and continue our conversation. We'll talk about the show going on, when, where, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, can I just add real quick to your point you just made? My dad always said it took my mom 54 months with the 6 of us. It took him 6 minutes. All right. More with David Koechner coming up. Stephen and JoAnne with you on this Thursday, joined again this morning by David Koechner. He is in studio with us. Champ Kind from Anchorman and Todd Packer from The Office and many more things.
Now, we were talking about this during the break. Is you're one of those guys, you have a huge resume. You've taken a million roles.
Yeah.
Are you that? You just want to keep working, or you just
by necessity? I have the 5 kids. As it turns out, they're not cheap.
No,
Seriously.
they're
Yeah.
not.
And Los Angeles, not a cheap place to live.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do enjoy working, and it's never occurred to me to turn anything down.
Yeah.
And I told you in the break, if you look at it, you're like, oh, yeah, he could have turned some of that down.
which explains why you were here with us this morning.
Right, exactly.
This is a joy.
Aw.
This is the good part.
It's a joy for us.
Getting to be near, by the way, big fan, Joe.
Thanks.
To be near JoJo in your presence recalibrates my instrument.
Yeah.
Wait, did we get that? Because I just want to take that tiny little segment. I'm just going to run that over and over. Okay?
And by my instrument, I mean my soul. I don't want you to be a little boy, Joe. And
Yes. Thank you for clarifying. I appreciate that.
So David Koechner, we decided to ask you the question we've been talking about this morning. There's this guy on Ambien. He goes to sleep with Ambien, wakes up, and he's engaged because he apparently proposed. Have you ever done the sleeping pill thing when you're doing all the time zones?
when Ambien first came out, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if I had an overnight, if I was taking a red eye, I do remember once I'd had a drink, and then I took an Ambien. I'm like, great, I'll be out for 7 hours or 6, whatever it was.
Right.
Apparently, I woke up in the middle of the night. There were some kids in front of me, and this plane had screens, and they were watching television. So I stood up and started talking to these kids in front of me, like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Well, at least I was kind.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank
there you go,
goodness,
yeah.
right?
And I guess the flight attendants just shuffled me off to the bathroom for a while. No one told me anything. So when I woke up in the morning, my pants were wet.
Oh,
Now, because I'd spilled the water.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Phew, whew.
Yeah.
Spilled the water.
Okay.
And no one pulled me aside to say, just so you know, last night, here's what happened.
Yeah.
I get someone on Twitter
Oh, no.
saying, you're a terrible person.
Oh, man.
And I was like, what?
What did they do?
And so I messaged that person and said, I don't know what you're talking about. Please, please, please call me.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was very reluctant because he didn't believe me. You know?
Yeah, who's going to believe it? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a big star. Like
The
call
biggest,
him.
probably.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
And so he did call me. He'd blocked his number and called me. It was so funny. I was like, easy guy.
Right.
But he told me what happened. I
Uh-huh.
said, I have no memory of this. Thank you for telling me, but please know I had taken Ambien
Right.
and I was completely
Wow.
out of my wits.
And
Wow.
now, fortunately, nobody had any video or tape
Yes.
of this thing.
No.
No.
Oh, man.
Okay.
But it's strange that a flight attendant wouldn't have said something to me in the morning.
That's because you proposed to her.
Yeah.
You don't remember that part.
I've been getting all of these.
Matter of fact, you're happily married and you have like 3 kids now.
I do?
Yeah, with her, yeah.
Finally.
Hey, you were in The Office, one of my favorite shows ever. I mentioned you. There were some pictures on Twitter kind of hinting that maybe there would be a reboot. You say, no way could that happen.
Well, I haven't heard of it. So if it's
Okay.
happening, apparently they want to keep me out of it.
Oh,
They couldn't.
No Office
Thank you,
without
sir.
The
Todd
office would
Packer.
not be complete without
Thank you. No, I don't, I think Steve and John are well ensconced in other concerns.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they would pull it off.
Then
Well,
we'll
I
just
think you
keep
just do a
watching it.
whole show with you guys all just mourning their death or something. They got caught in a copy machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds to me like we have a show.
That's it right
It
there.
sounds like it. Your show at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle.
Yes.
You're talking about the kids. You're playing all weekend, right?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. More than
Thursday to night,
okay.
to Friday to Saturday.
Wonderful.
And it's, I will say this, and it's going to sound like a brag, but it's true. It's better than church.
Oh,
All right. That's good.
all right. Good. No, that sounds
With
wonderful.
twice as much prayer.
Okay.
David Koechner, we thank you so much for coming in and enjoy your time in the Oaks,
Okay.
Royal Oak, and what's the other oak?
12 Oaks.
Oh, 12 Oaks, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a fan of 12 Oaks.
Thanks so much for being here.
My pleasure. Again, JoJo, just to bask in your presence
Love you, Packer.
has given me a newfound hope
Welcome to my life.
I'm
and
blushing.
guidance. Steve, you're the luckiest guy here.
I am indeed.
Yeah,
Thanks.
a pleasure.